Any questions?
Iconic duo. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more The Originals. We're at season 5 episode 4 and this one is titled Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. Last episode was Elijah centric, so I'm guessing this one will get back to, you know, the rest of the people looking for Haley and maybe finding her, hopefully. So let's just get into it.
And each year, the greatest tradition of all endures. Mardi Gras. In spite of all our differences, the whole city celebrates carnival season together. You looking for love? Hungry for a good time? There's no better mistress than New Orleans during Mardi Gras. As long as you can stand the heat.
So what exactly are you implying?
Hope hit her mother with a cloaking spell. Someone found her. That requires a witch.
So that means it was one of mine? I don't think so.
We had absolutely nothing to do with her disappearance, I promise you that.
A witch's promise is as slippery as snake oil and as effective. You want peace and prosperity? Prove your innocence and find her.
Do you really think my guys would be that stupid?
Damn.
They know that if they even laid a finger on Haley, they'd be answering to me.
Or was it you who ordered the vampires to antagonize the wolves and string up that hybrid boy? No, I didn't think so. Perhaps your royal status has wilted along with your marital prospects.
All right, easy.
Close proximity of just two Michelsons turned rain to blood. Imagine what would happen if I were to turn to my siblings for help. Our little family reunion would cause hellfire to devour us all.
This chatter, you're unhinged. I'm just making sure you're not poised to do something that we'll all regret.
Well, if the suicidal simpletons who took my daughter's mother return her unharmed, I won't have to do something we'll all regret.
Suicidal simpletons.
What happened when you went to go visit Elijah in France?
Nothing. He wasn't there.
Because last I heard, Hope's picking maggots out of her cafeteria food.
You seem to forget that my other siblings carry this curse.
So this is because Cole and Rebecca had an impromptu reunion.
Well, she's certainly not with you, is she?
This city isn't going to stand for the kind of retribution you're threatening.
Stop.
And neither am I.
Well then, I suggest you take all of this as an incentive.
Have you considered this might be a trap? I can have 30 vampires here in 5 minutes.
Your assistance requires psychological evaluation. Allow me to make this easy for you. Psychopath, on a mission, no time for chit-chat.
Look, you want to shed blood today, get them
On a mission.
Too, so be a dick to everyone else. Klaus.
What the hell? Freak, filth, crossbreed. Oh my god. This is really targeted at hybrids. Well, obviously. But now we just know that it's linked. Henry and Haley. That's cheating. The hell?
What do you want me to say? My mom's missing.
Because of you.
Trying to break every possible spell in those books by yourself would take 1,000 years.
This is exactly why I didn't want to tell you. And guess what? You and the witches haven't gotten anywhere. I'm coming at it from a different angle.
Okay?
Maybe I can find a way to lift it without being in the room with her.
And the fact that it's never been done in the history of witchcraft isn't going to deter you.
I can't just sit around and do nothing.
And here I thought we were friends.
Okay, fine. You caught me bad-mouthing you. But I was bad-mouthing while also doing what you asked, so I'm thinking they kind of cancel each other out, no?
Klaus.
He took a member of each faction. Colette, David, who's one of Lycina's wolves, that vampire who runs Rousseau's...
Josh?
He said if we don't turn Haley in by sundown, he'll slaughter them.
Marcel, the words scrawled on the wall of that house apply to you just as much as they do me. Freak. Crossbreed. Perhaps that's why the vampires are deaf to your demands, or are you still pretending to be one of them?
He's also a
Those
crossbreed.
words also apply to your daughter. Did you forget?
All of this
And Hope, yeah.
is for my daughter.
I'll get you out here, all right? I promise.
So sentimental. Do your job and deliver my next message.
The Saltzman twins found it like 2 years ago. Pretty sure it's their evil mean girl lair.
Or they shared their father's love for the bottle. All right. You want to find
Mean
your mom?
girls?
You
They're
gotta
mean
start
girls?
with how she was.
Damn it.
Wasn't enough.
It's healing faster than I'm bleeding. Maybe you shouldn't have picked a spell that involved me bleeding out.
That was fast.
There's something you're not telling me.
Vincent and Ivy think they've learned something. About you.
At least she's
Goodbye,
telling
letters.
her.
To get Haley back home safely.
Why do we care about Haley? She's not one of us.
Was it us? Look, I've only seen your face 3 times in my entire life, all right? So let's not start throwing stones about who's who.
You might not know me. Marcel Gerard, the vampire with werewolf toxin in his fangs. But perhaps your loyalties aren't what they used to be.
Is it her?
Things that will shut you up permanently. Now get out there and find her!
I don't trust that girl. Like the vampire. I love it when he said, I've only seen your face 3 times.
Tales about Vincent Griffith.
Calm down.
Klaus is grieving, desperate, but he's not erratic enough. If he pushes us, we'll revolt. Haley will be lost. But Klaus is playing at a larger game here. He's walking a fine line. But he's on the right side of it. For now.
Okay.
I am trying to talk you out of making the biggest mistake of your life. To protect you from yourself. So you don't have to tell Hope that you're the reason that her mother is dead. He knew!
Okay? Elijah knew who he was, and he still told me to leave. I begged him. He didn't want anything to do with any of us. Marcellus, he's gone.
I understand. I do. Look, I understand that pain. But you gotta move through it, okay? You can't let it cloud your judgment, not with Haley's life on the line.
What's in the box? They mutilated her.
What, her skin?
Something's changed.
I'm going out of my mind here. Look at what they've done to Haley. I don't do well without Elijah.
Let him be your Elijah. Aw, Klaus.
If I break the barrier spell, we can get out
He
of
was
here.
trying to Elijah
The game
you.
out of hunting is perfect.
Oops. Don't kill Josh. Not Josh.
Klaus, don't do this.
Are you okay?
Where the hell were you? You said you'd stop him.
Josh.
Look, I didn't want any of this.
He tried.
What you wanted.
I'm so sensitive, everyone's afraid I'm just gonna flip out.
Well, when people like you and me flip out, entire villages can burn.
To consider.
You can't shut down or we'll eat you up inside.
Leave me alone.
Hope.
I said, leave me alone! Oh, stop it!
Vincent and the witches worked with us. The wolves were prepared to die for their alpha, but the vampires...
They did nothing but resist.
They were always threatened by the freaks and the crossbreeds like us. A vampire took Haley, so that those who care for her would suffer.
You may have gotten the answers that you needed, but you didn't get Haley back, and now you've alienated an entire city. Why would you do that?
I can't save her if they don't fear me.
King has spoken, and we all come running.
It's her. It's fucking her.
Oh, well, he said he had news about
I
Klaus.
hate her.
I'm restricting your movements. No more daylight rings.
You have no right to do that. You're not one of us anymore. That's right.
Yeah.
We're not. What we are is in charge.
Bitch.
Any questions?
Iconic duo.
You can take your time commemorating your dead. But when you're done, Marcel and I need your help. We know that it was a vampire who took Haley with your magic.
You must be out of your mind, Klaus. I'm not doing any magic for you. If you come after my witches again, it is going to be a war, and I don't mean a war between you and the gods. I mean a war between you and me. And I hope you get that.
Where's Vincent?
We're on our own.
None of this makes sense. What could Haley have done to deserve this? What is that?
A message from enemies I thought I buried long, long ago.
Fucking Nazis? What? Really? Oh, it makes sense. Ugh. They're all about pure blood, right? But like, what's pure to them? Is it just being a vampire or being a wolf? 'Cause when they received the skin, it could really go either way, because it could be like werewolves who, like, since Haley is a hybrid, they don't believe that she should bear that tattoo that identifies her as a crescent wolf. Or it could also be vampires who are like, this is like the impure part of her and it should be like removed from her body. You know, I can't really tell which one it is, but Klaus believes that it was vampires from New Orleans, but obviously if they're like new people, I don't know. I was not expecting that, but okay. Was Phoebe not available for season 5, or did she just like decide to reduce her episodes? Cause she's been gone since the first one, like the end of the first one, I think. So it's the 3rd episode that like we have no Haley. So is it like, did they like incorporate the fact that she wasn't available to, and that she was taken? Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to like look it up because I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, so before her death. Because I'm really not sure what they're gonna do with her. Like, they could kill her. It's the last season. Like, you can kill big characters, you know. So I'm really like, I'm not close to, like, if it was like season 3, season 4, I would be like, no, they're too like, they're way too like important and like main characters to die. But in the last season, anything goes. So, but yeah, this episode, something started. There's a war coming, and if it's really like not people from New Orleans, who took Haley, then it's embarrassing because we did all of that just so that we learned that it's actually not them. Or it could be some members, you know, the vampires, the girl with the curly hair. Like, she did say, like, you know, crossbreeds and da-da-da. And the way she was saying it, I just got a feeling that she's way too disgusted with the fact of being a crossbreed. And she keeps, like, bitching on Marcel. And she doesn't like Klaus. And I get that there's a million other reasons why she wouldn't like them. But I feel like it kind of has something to do with them being crossbreeds, you know? So it could be people from that organization, the Nazis or whatever. Yes, because Marcel said, he did say, like, it's the third time I see you in my entire life, so, like, you need to chill. So she's new, or else he would have seen her around. So I do suspect that she would be a part of it, and they probably just, like, infiltrated the vampires of New Orleans, and they're gonna try to, like, get rid of the crossbreeds, even though, like, they're the most powerful. Like, it's always so stupid, but it's a cool angle. I just didn't expect it to be Nazis, but you know what? When we got to the place where Haley was believed to have been kept, you know, there was, like, stuff written on the wall with blood, and it just reminded me, like, I immediately thought of Harry Potter and, like, the muggles and stuff. You know, like, what does fucking Malfoy call Hermione? I know how he calls her in French, but mudblood. He calls her mudblood. In French, it's Sainte-Bourbe. So it's really different. And it's really not the same thing. So, mudblood. So that's what I thought immediately. I didn't think of Nazis, but it does make sense. It goes in the same direction, you know, and I think, like, the whole, like, Harry Potter and the, you know, mudblood and the muggles, and, like, it's very, like, similar to the ideology of, like, white supremacy. So, like, no wonder why it made me think of that. I don't know if I really want to meet these people, even though I think I already met some of them. Well, at least one. We also saw Freya helping Hope, and she's right. Like, we learned that the firstborn Michelson witch has way more power than a regular witch, and she's also a tribrid, so, like, there's a lot going on. She's even more powerful than Freya, I believe. So Freya wanting to help, and especially after hearing, like, the whole, like, oh, Hope could fuck everything up, it's like, yes, I get it, like, go help. And I hope that Hope will you know, hear her out. I really don't know where this season's going, but I'm really enjoying it. I expect a big battle between all the factions. So also Klaus, you know, he kind of bonded with Marcel this episode, and I like to see it. And I feel like Marcel was trying to, maybe not trying, but he was actually acting a lot like Elijah, when Elijah was trying to, you know, calm Klaus down when he was, like, you know, freaking out. So that was nice to see. But then, you know, Klaus told him Elijah's gone, he doesn't want anything to do with us. So, you know, I'm still hurt by that, but I'm sure he'll show back up eventually. That'll be an interesting season. So it was season 5, episode 4, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.